All right, ladies. So I want to share with you, you have your party page set up. You have your post scheduled, you have everything ready to go, and now you're like, now what? How does the party work? What do I say? What are the things that you need to do? And that's what I want to cover in this video. And I want to try to make this as quick and simple as I can. I apologize for the quality of this video. I'm on Zoom, so hopefully this is better, the replay, than it is looking for me right at the moment. But I'm going to go over a couple tips, and then I'm going to show you a party that I currently have going on. You are going to want to, if you haven't, let's see, where do I go? So the templates for my one-day party and also like a multi-day party are on the team page in the events section. And I will show you that in just a minute. But the way I do things is I'm going to show you the way that I do things and explain how I do it. That doesn't mean that that is exactly how you want to do it. It's a good start, and then you just need to kind of tweak it your own and do what works best for you. There is no like right or wrong. I can give you recommendations and I can give you tips as far as things that have worked for me or maybe things that maybe haven't worked for me. But you got to have a starting point. So for you, this is the starting point, and then you just kind of take it from there and kind of go with it. Now, a few things that I do for my parties. I do a one-day party. I do 2 pre-posts the 2 days before. So I do my parties Wednesday. So Monday I do 2 pre-posts. Tuesday I do 2 pre-posts. I post all day Wednesday. I do 1 post the next day, 1 post the following Wednesday, and 1 post the following Friday. Now that whole template is on the team page under the events tab. So you can use any of the images, any of the words that I say, or any of those things. That's all available for you. There's no hidden secrets. Just tweak it and make it your own. Obviously, post your own family images. Talk about yourself. Like I have an intro that talks about me. Make sure you share a little bit about yourself. So just kind of check on, through that and just tweak it and make it your own. Now, some tips, and I kind of have some things written down, is I actually have a sheet of paper, and you probably can't see this very well. I use text replacement, and I showed that in the last video. So if you've not watched the video on how to set up your group page, even if you've maybe done it 100 times, you're familiar with it. I did share some tips and tricks that I use when I set up my party, so go watch that video. I talk about text replacement. So for example, this first one on here just says Friday, and it says #welcome. Actually, it would be Monday, #welcome, and then Tuesday, I'm mixing up all my dates, but basically I have #welcome, #whatisZaya. I have all of my posts with a name, and that's how I do my hashtag text replacement. The text replacement has saved me a ton of time, so I'm not copying and pasting and having to go back to my last event or go to the event in the team page. I just save them all to my phone. So that is the biggest tip that I could give you. It does take a little bit to set it up, but check out the video on text replacement. That is, so I write down a template of all of my posts. And I think there was a total of 17 posts. It might take me 15, 20 minutes, but then I have my post scheduled for my entire party. I will, one other thing I want to share real quick before I share my screen is this sheet here. And again, it's hard to see, but this is the form that I fill out for every single party that I have. So the top portion, I track my orders. So these are all my orders that came in. The bottom section are the people that were active in my party. So on this form, the top person places an order. I write all their information down. And then the bottom, this is how I tally up. You can see the video quality is not very good, but I tally up all of my gift card entries. So I go through the party and then I write the name down. Okay, they got 1 entry for that. They got, maybe 5 entries for that. And I tally them all up and I keep track of it here. And then I have a little section here where I write down if they were new or if they already own some Zaya. And then over to the side, I'll write little notes like they love the joggers, or they're a personal trainer, or they asked about the rep opportunity, or anything that's going to be a memory jogger for me so that I can remember that customer. Then I can go back to this and I can refer to it. And then on the side over here, I track who got free shipping. If their order was $75 or more, I'll write $10 off. I'll write little notes here as far as the specials that I offer. So this sheet I use for every single party. I write the party information at the top. I would highly recommend having something where you track the orders from every single party, because this is how I go back in a week and a half and follow up. I'll, the first person here, I'll follow up, and then I write over here what they actually ordered. So I'll say, I'll reach out to that person. Hey, I saw that you have your Zaya. How are you liking your black reflective leggings that you just got? Whatever they reply, usually it's I love them, great. And I'll just, kind of, chat with them a little bit, and then I'll say, What do you say about doing your own host it or your own party and getting some hostess credits and some half off items? I have next Wednesday available. Does that work for you? I ask every single person that orders from me to do a party. And sometimes when I'm giving them a recommendations or I'm reimbursing them for their shipping or whatever it may be, if I'm in a conversation with them and we're going back and forth, I might just say, hey, you seem really excited. I'm really excited to hear what you think about your Zaya. Let's get you on my schedule for doing a party, and then you can earn some half off and some credits. What do you say? I have 2 Wednesdays from now, I just pick a date and say, I have May 20th available. I have June 3rd available, whatever date. And I'll say, will that work for you? And then I get them on my calendar. Sometimes they'll say, you know what, I'd like to wait until I get my items. I want to make sure I love it and just see what it is before I book a party. And then I'll say, great, I'll check back with you after you have your order, and then we can get a party booked. I know you're going to love it, whatever it is. And I don't want to script you. I'm not telling you what to say. I'm just giving you some advice that in order to book those parties, you need to follow up with every single person that orders in your party and ask them to do a party. And you don't need to go in detail. Just make it simple. Just say, would you be interested in hosting your own party and getting your own half off items and credits? You don't need to give, you don't need to give a big long paragraph and a big explanation. You just need to ask them. And if they say no, you can ask them, no, not right now, or is another time, no, not right now, or no, not ever. A lot of times people say no just because of timing. Right now is not a good time. They might tell you, no, I'm super busy with work right now, but next month would probably work better. And then I would say, oh, well, I'm actually booking a June in it anyways, or hey, that would work for me. No problem. I can get you down for June 5th. Would that work for you? Just then, if they say next month or 2 months from now, still get them on your calendar, have them on your calendar. And if they're still kind of hesitant, you could even say, hey, could I pencil you in? Just so we can save a date for you. And then I can check back with you maybe 2 weeks prior just to make sure that works. Some people are up for that because maybe they're just not sure, but there are ways to get them on your schedule and get them on the calendar, but you do have to ask. And I highly recommend asking, especially every single customer that orders from you. I sometimes will even ask customers that maybe haven't orders from me, but they're super active in the parties. So when I do my little tallies, I'll be like, gosh, this person had like 15 entries or 10 entries or whatever. I'll reach out to them and just say, hey, I noticed that you were loving the party and you were participating a lot. Maybe it wasn't a good time for you to order, but would you be interested in doing your own party and getting some half off items and some credits? And then I go from there. And I book parties that way. Maybe they just didn't find anything that they liked at the time, or maybe money was an issue and they offering that half off. Then they're like, oh, then if I get the hostess credits and the half offs, I'd be able to do it. So those are just some tips, but I highly recommend having a sheet where you track your orders, whatever system you want to use. If you use this, tweak something else to make your own, but write down your orders for sure and make sure you follow up with every single customer. We do have the 30-day money back guarantee, so you want to check in with them within a day or two after they get their order to make sure that everything fits, so that if you need to process a return or an exchange, you have time to still do that. And the returns and exchange process is fairly simple. That is going to be in the units training under your back office training, in that tab on the team page. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share with you one of my current parties. So hang on just one second here. So I'm going to go to my past parties. So I have chatted with you guys on the last video about how I set up. So this is the announcement post and it has my link and all that. So I'm going to scroll down to the very beginning, because one of the posts that I really like, my computer is slow. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you some tips on kind of what to look for and what to track. Now, the biggest thing is when you're doing your parties, you definitely want to reach out to your hostesses. And there are different times that you want to reach out to your hostess, and I'll kind of give you a summation. And then I'll also do an outline with scripts and what I say, and I will post that into the events. So the event for the mock party page, I'm going to share this video there. I'm also going to share the text replacement video, and I'm also going to show the last video that I did on how to set up the party. All of those things I'm going to put in one post, and I'm going to share that to the units tab under booking a party, and I'm also going to share that on the mock party pages, so that'll be pinned at the very top of those as how to do all of those things. But I'm going to do a sheet that has all the scripts. So Friday, I set up my parties. Friday, I'm gonna keep scrolling down here, but Fridays I set up my parties, and like I said, this is just what I do. So I'm just sharing what I do. You guys have to figure out what works for you and do that. But Fridays is what works for me to set up my parties. I set up my parties on Friday, and then I message the hostess, and I have a script that I send every single one of my hostesses, and I use the hashtag replacement. And it's basically letting them know, I have your party page set up. You want to invite around 30 people. I recommend sharing to your personal page that you're going to be doing a party. Ask if anybody would like an invite. Here's an image that you can share. Then I also send them a video, or not a video, a voice clip on how to invite people into their party, because you don't want to just add people onto your page. So whether you have your own group page, you're doing a party page, whatever it is, I think people get turned off by just getting added to random groups. They want a personal invite. They want you to message them and say, hey, I'm starting this new business, or hey, so-and-so is doing this party, whatever it is, and then invite them. I would love for you to check it out. Here's the page. And just make it super simple. So I will just tell them it's very, very important for you to reach out to your guests and personally invite them, and then share the link with them. Then what I do is I give them something they can copy and paste and send their guests. I make it simple. I'm hosting a Zaya Active party. I'm super excited. The page link is below, and I would love for you to check it out. I leave it at that, and then they have the link for the party, and they can copy and paste and send that to their 30 friends, or roughly 30 friends, that they plan on inviting. Then I have those pre-posts that I schedule Monday and Tuesday. So Tuesday at some point, I will reach out to them, and I'll just say, I have, we're going to be partying tomorrow. Do you have any questions for me? I share the hostess template with the hostess rewards. If you're looking for marketing images on the team page, there's going to be a section for marketing images, so you can find those there, or on the marketing and designs page. Facebook page is a great place to go and search for images. That's where I get a lot of mine, actually. And I share the hostess rewards with them. I get them excited. I'm like, I send them a voice clip. I'm so excited for your party tomorrow. Let's shoot for that $1,000 goal, so we can get you $150 off. $150 worth of free stuff, and get you those 4 half off items. And then I just let them know that the party is going to be tomorrow, and ask if they have any questions. So then Wednesday, I will follow up with the hostess and let them know, I'm going to be going live at this time. Do you have any questions for me? I make sure to let them know I'm going to be going live. And then I also will go in, and I will show you that in just a minute. And I send a message to every single guest that has been invited into the group, that is in the group. And I send them a message, just a generic, I hope you're loving the party. Like, I have this specific message saved into my text replacement. So I just do hashtag whatever I call the name of it is, I forget. And it shoots it to them. And then I make sure to share the link for the party. Like I said, I'll have a script that says exactly what I send to them, and you can copy and paste, and you can use those words if you want, tweak them and make them your own. But it's basically a summation of, I hope you're loving the party. I will be going live tonight at, and then whatever time, 7 o'clock tonight. The first 5 people to hop on will get free shipping. So I hope you can join us. Is there anything that you would like me to show during the live? And I ask them a question, and at the bottom is a link to the page. And then a lot of times they will respond back to me, not anything in particular, but I'm excited to check it out, whatever it is. But I make sure to let them know when I'm going live. I make sure to let them know they'll get free shipping if they're one of the first 5 to hop on, because that creates excitement. They're trying to hurry up and get on. I get a lot more people watching my live videos that way. And honestly, free shipping is either $350 or $750. It's so easy to do. I can either reimburse them through Facebook Messenger, through PayPal, or if they don't have either one of those, I'll put on one of my posts. If they let me know before they place the order and they prefer to just have a free shipping code, I can send them that as well. So you just kind of have to go with it and figure out what works for you. But I send everyone everyone in the party that message the day that I go live. And then Thursday, I might reach out to the guests. Depends on how the party goes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I will reach out and ask if anybody needs help with an order. If I notice somebody was asking questions about something, or they haven't quite ordered yet, I will reach out to them. And then I reach out to the hostess, and I will ask them, do you know if anybody needs help with orders? How are orders going? Do any of your guests, or do you have any questions? I reach out to them. And then on the page, so here is the one post that I was talking about. This post I pay close attention to. And the reason I say that is because I want to know who's heard of Zaya and who is crazy obsessed with Zaya. So I always want to look in the comments. And like I said, on that tracker sheet I have, I write this down. I write if they're new, I write if they have items, whatever it may be, because if somebody comments and says, I'm totally obsessed, then I can go in and I can make a comment. So for example, I'll ask, what is your favorite item? If a lot of new people, I might come and say, oh my gosh, there's so many new ladies. I'm so excited to share with you. But if somebody says that they are totally obsessed, I am not hesitant to just comment and just a brief, like, I was obsessed too. That is one of the reasons why I joined Zaya, so that I could get the discount. And I leave it at that because it puts it in their head like, oh, I can get a discount. Like, it's just kind of something that you can say. So I keep track of this here. And then another post that I really watch is, sorry, my computer is super slow, is one of the next one. This talks about community. So just making sure commenting, yes, I agree with you, or I love this too. Just find something in common that you can relate to them. This is the other post that I was talking about, because this is going to give you an idea of what they really want in their activewear. The question on here is, what do you look for in your activewear? And I always get a lot of people that comment on this. So, this person, for example, squat proof slimming compression. And I will comment and just say, yes, compression, and I'll give them recommendations. If they want compressive, if they want their leggings to stay up and stay in place, I can just say, the leg tight leggings will be for you. You just got to comment and participate. If they're looking for something really specific, I will go in and even give them a recommendation. I will actually comment and share a direct link. See here, this is where I talk about the leg tight leggings. So that is a good post as well. And then posts that always do really good are these this and that posts. All the time I will have so many people comment, and I just share different ones on each of my parties. It's a great way to get interaction. um, let's see how many people, and it's just simple. I'll go in and I'll say, oh, those are our this and whatever joggers, or this is those are the whatever people. um yeah, so I mean, I just go in and I just comment and let them know. So this is my party. I just make sure to keep commenting, participating. The more you can interact and the more you can talk with your guests, and the more that you can get them in Facebook Messenger and have conversations with them that way as well. A lot of people love sharing their family pictures, so make sure you comment, find something to relate to them, that kind of thing. And then I do have my live videos I do. I mean, this is a summation of my party. What was the other thing that I was going to say? Um, and then when you're messaging your hostess, you can either copy this link up here and send that to your hostess. If you're not sure how to copy your group page, um, what am I trying to say? If you're not sure how to copy the link for the group page, just ask me or ask someone else, your upline or whoever it is that can help you, and then they can help you figure that out as well. Um, always be yourself. You don't want to sound scripted or try to say something that you wouldn't normally say. If there's any things in the scripts, I mean, you just need to change them up and make them your own. I always offer the rep opportunity. That is one thing in my videos. The first few minutes of my videos, I always talk about the rep opportunity, my story, why I decided to join, that kind of thing, because I feel like that relates to other people. And in the events tab on the team page, I will share a copy of my live video so that you can watch and do that as well. And I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I would say the biggest tips are going to be this form. Having something where you're tracking your orders. I cannot express how important it is to follow up with every single customer and make sure that you are asking them about their order and asking them to host a party. But this is how I set up every one of my parties. I feel like I might be forgetting something, but hopefully I'm not. If you have any questions at all, just make sure that you let me know. And again, the templates are right on the events in the team page, and I will show you actually because I have it open. Whoops. Here is the team page. So if you click on events, right here, this is going to be the party template. So you can go in and steal the images. So I have a 1-day party template and then a multi-day party template. So you can use this launch party template for a mystery hostess party or any kind of multi-day party that you want to do. It makes it super simple for you. So these will be here. You can steal those. And then again, here's your units tab. Your units is going to have all the trainings and all the things. So you guys just need to scroll through and look through that. And again, this video is going to be found under that booking parties section. Set up your Facebook party. This is where all these videos will be found if you need to refer back to them later. So I really hope I'm not forgetting something. I really hope this is helpful. If you have any questions at all, if something didn't make sense, or you're wondering how I do something specific, just reach out to me and ask. So have fun with your party. Stay in contact with your hostess, and thanks for watching.